What's up, guys? Another day and we got out of the backyard. We're out here with Will today, Mr. Oak Mountain builder himself. Switched it from the backyard. Will and I are gonna reface our local flow trail out here at Oak Mountain and figured I'd bring you guys along. I want to show some building techniques that's away from just the typical backyard trail building. And we have a lot of XC style trails out here. Out of all the trails Oak Mountain has, we have one flow slash jump trail. So it definitely needs an overhaul. For example, this is the very first drop, and as you can see, we have boulders. It's not really a drop. If you come off here, it's pretty flat into no turn in it. So if you jump off, you're actually carrying speed into no berm. So the plan is to bank out this berm, give this a landing, and yeah, make it a little more jumpy. This run has a black diamond for most difficult, so we're gonna make sure the trails actually earn those stripes for most difficult, but in the safest way possible. We're gonna start right here at the step down. Like I said, we're gonna build out this landing. We're gonna berm this first turn, and we're just gonna work our way all the way down. The goal is to give the entire lightning trail a facelift, make it more jumpy, but also safe for everyone. It pushes the skills a little more.
It's gonna flow like it should, and give people an opportunity to push their limits, their lights.
That's it. That's the point. Push the limits. So we're gonna stack this out. The idea is we're gonna bench cut this side a little more, and we're gonna move this dirt here to give it a little bit of a berm. And we're also gonna dig out this area, not a hole so people can still ride, but dig it out for the dirt, and then maybe stack some more rocks and roots here to give it a nice gradual waterfall step down feature. All right, how long do you think that took us?
50 minutes.
50 minutes. It's hard to tell with the shadows, but we now have a safe step down that's way more rolled than it was, and it's got a landing if you want to jump. This almost was off camera falling away that way. It was the hump here. We dug that out and scraped all that dirt here to make a berm. So as we went down here, we're going up here. The biggest thing on these, especially this being like a state park, you don't want to dig holes. You want to think about every skill level riding. Even though it is a more difficult trail, everyone's gonna try to give it a go. So you want to cover all holes, cover any exposed, like there was so many exposed rocks and roots here already. We covered those up. It's bound to happen. Someone's gonna complain. Someone's always gonna complain. This is actually such a safer feature with a berm, but you got to think of everyone. Think about the guys that are gonna complain. So we go and we cover all the little holes that we dug. We bench cut this, but we smoothed it out and it's out of the trail. Just think of everyone, especially when it's a public spot like this. If it's my backyard, I can obviously build gaps and whatever the hell I want to build. But yeah. What do you think? Clean up and give it a little test?
Oh yeah, let's landscape it, get it looking pristine, and give it a hop.
So you got the bike. First, let's show the people, for the ones who don't have the confidence to jump, let's show them how they can go around this feature without having to commit to the jump.
Yeah, let's go around.
So as you come up to this drop, it's obviously blind. If you don't have the confidence to go over it, Will is going to show you ways to go around it. So you come through, what side are you going to go?
Let's go on the right.
All right. So right around the bridge, perfectly safe, and keep going. So if you don't have the confidence, feel free to go around. No one's forcing you to do the drop. Maybe they want to go left. So let's show them how to go the left side with the two exposed roots. Now, if you don't feel like going that side and you want to go this side, this is what it's like to go around the left side of the drop. Nice and easy. You got a berm to catch you now. All right, Will, now let's show if they don't want to jump, they can still just roll down. All right, off the drop without jumping. There you go. When rolling off a drop, you obviously want to make sure that you're not going to roll off and hit your sprocket on the top. most stuff isn't made so steep. If you can ride down it, it's usually not steep enough where your sprocket's gonna hit, but make sure that clearance, let me come here and show your bike so I can show the people the sprocket clearance if they want to roll down a feature like this to practice. But when you do it, you really want to make sure your hips are back. You don't want to put your butt into your back wheel and stop you, because that's how it's going to put you over the handlebars. But if you just keep your butt back, keep your weight back, so as you go down, the weight's not going to just throw you straight over the bars. It keeps it further back your hips are over further back your hips are over the back wheel, more it's going to kind of keep your weight centered as you're going off the drop. All right, so if you want to test your bike, make sure your pedals are level. We'll do this so you can see. Let your front wheel roll off and see, as long as your pedals are clear, or as long as your pedals are even, then nothing will hit and you can ride down safe. All right, now are you feeling confident to do the massive drop?
Man, I'm feeling good this morning.
You want to have good speed? Oh! And it's that easy.
That's awesome.
What's your thoughts on the new feature?
Smooth like butter.
Nice.
Incredible.
Without even looking at it, you rode off of it with so much confidence, and you looked probably the smoothest I've ever seen you go across it.
Get out of town.
Because there's not rocks and roots exposed everywhere. This gap is literally as long as your bike is long. So feel free, push your limits, jump off. You can literally land anywhere. I built this landing so as this comes down, it's not like a tabletop landing. It actually still slopes downwards anyways, and it's just a bump. So can't be scared to jump off, and you could literally land your front wheel right there. All right, I'm gonna let you say that filter part. So we're done building on this feature. This is the beginning of Lightning Trail, and we're gonna slowly work our way all the way down to the bottom. How long is this trail?
It's just under a mile long.
Just under a mile, so I got a lot of digging, but it's more of a facelift, make everything nice. Any words to say, Will?
Yeah, at the end of the day, don't forget to have fun. And you know, definitely give the beginning filter a try, because it's just going to set you up for everything else that's further down the trail. But still, you can roll everything if you don't feel confident and work your way up.
Sounds good. All right, on to the next spot. After that, you come around, left turn, little roller. That was easy. That took all of 2 minutes. So got a few small exposed rocks to hit here, and just a nice berm to keep you flowing. So this one you kind of drop in. Will was saying water really comes through here and erodes that really bad, so might make a little berm for water to hopefully channel that way. And I'm thinking this is a good berm. We can shape this up, stack a little shark fin lip here, and then stack that out with make it like a better landing, and then you can have like a shark fin step down, and then you can have a safety run that just goes around the inside. You like that idea? So the shark fin is happening for sure. We found this log in the woods, so it looks aggressive right now, but we cut this turn out a bit more. That will come up smooth, and then you can roll over it perfectly fine, or shark fin jump, step down all the way down there. This will be sick. Oh, look at that. The shadows just don't do it justice. Take me to the top. So, second feature, got the step down at the start. I think a left berm roller, right berm, left berm. This is like a left and a right. So left and a right. Stack this up. That's where the log is. Now, ride the turn. You can shark fin off and step down. Now we have a smooth. That was like super rutted out. Had a couple of roots and big rocks. Can't tell them here, but yeah. The log, we left the top of the log just a little exposed. We'll come back to that later, but look at that. That's a good looking left, right, jump down. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a fun. I always like this one anyways. Like we used to be able to shark fin off at like just a really bad rutted out berm. You could just hop down, but now it's like, it's gonna be proper now. What do you think, Will? You gonna be able to demonstrate this for the fans?
Yeah, no, I'm lining up my line right now. It's looking good.
Okay. Yeah, because we got to show the main line and the B line.
Yeah.
Will's gonna demonstrate the shark fin, and then we're gonna squeeze in another feature upgrade. All right, Will's gonna demonstrate the beeline. Oh, look at that. Plenty of room for a smooth roll down. There's actually way more room than before to go around. And when you're building trails, a beeline is always meant to be slower than the main line. So for the lightning flow trail, the main line is the shark fin gap down to the landing, and the slower beeline is you got to check speed and go to the inside. You like half-ass tried that and almost cleared it.
Yeah.
And he cased it, 50-50 case, and believe it or not, he was perfectly safe.
It's a fun little hip. It was much easier, and I just kind of half-assed through it.
Yeah. You didn't even really attempt it, and you almost cleared it.
Classic.
But it's good though. That was your first run, and it's like, first run, it's not even that soft. That's his tire mark, barely pushed in. So it was like, perfect. That means when we leave, we don't have to worry about anyone washing out a front wheel and eating it and us getting blamed for it. That was a little further. I think with a little more commitment, you can land down there.
I was on my brakes.
Dude, look how good it looks. Putting Oak Mountain State Park on the map. All right, Will. Full commitment. Land past the roots. Here he comes. Will he clear it? Oh! You even landed on the high line.
It's a yanker.
Good. It's meant to be. Can't be too easy.
I'm not at the speed I want to be at.
It feels packed, or is it just the like uncertainty? What are you thinking?
Thinking, usually instead of like pulling out of this turn, I've like pushed down. So it's different for me to come through here and hop out of it and versus pump through.
So it's just like the muscle memory of what you've done before. It's not like it's set up weird or anything.
It's learning a new motion that
cool.
I haven't really had to do on my bike before. Because I mean, it's a hip, it's a step down, it's a shark fin, it's a berm. It's like everything you find in a trail in one little jump. So what's cool is you can progress your way up into it.
Sick. Try not to think about it so much. Just think about hitting it as a berm, and when you get to the top, you're just hopping. You're not forcing anything. You're just rolling through the turn, and like, oh, here's the lip, so you hop. No matter where, you don't try to correct for your body position. Just wherever you are naturally in a turn, that's where you want to do the bunny hop, and just let it kind of send you, because it's built like that. That's what when a shark fin doesn't actually point exactly where you're going, because you're meant to pull off of a shark fin.
Yeah. Unless
they're like really. This one is built to where you have to hop. So, because if you go straight, you're gonna go straight way off the trail into the trees, yeah. Which it was like that before anyway. So we just magnified it. Yo, yeah, that was dialed. All right, let's move on to the next one. Another jump success. So we didn't film this one. It was just a quick little fine tuning. After you come down this way a bit, we have this little tombstone lip. It's a big roller here. So we added this, our wheel added this lip weeks ago. So we usually jump and land in the pocket of that bench cut. Well, we didn't film it, but see how sharp this is? This was actually all the way back to here. We could kind of jump and land in it. What we did, went back and just cut probably 6 inches out of the top sharp edge and just brought all the dirt down. So now it's an actual like landing. We just gotta rake it out. So now you can jump and hip and land actually up here. And then you come down, step up. It's got a little too much of it. It looks mellow, but with guys that come through on long enduro bikes on a fast section, it is mellow as it looks. doesn't have enough belly in it, so it like transitions out too much. So suspension really compresses through it, and it feels like it's kind of like hitting a curb. So we're gonna come through, and there's a ride around. So I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna belly this out, stack some more here, and make it just one big jump, gradual jump that goes up. So we could technically make this step up even bigger, but visually it'll look more mellow, but it'll actually ride faster and smoother and a little bit longer of a gap. And here we have it. Now it looks like one big landing, one big lip. We took a few inches off the landing and just probably an inch off the top just to take away that intimidation factor when someone comes up and just sees the big like tombstone lip. A tombstone lip is where you got an extra lip extension, so, and it looks like a tombstone off to the side of the lip. So instead of having that, sometimes those are scary for riders to come up and they see that and they're like, they immediately want to turn away from it and not like actually test it out. So we did here, the tombstone lip is still technically there, or that lip is there, but what I did, we took. All right, so my GoPro just died, sorry about that. So, as you were saying, the lip where the tombstone lip is actually still there where it's right here. It's still there, but what we did was we took a little off the top and filled in the belly. That way it made it a little more of a smooth transition at a high speed. We blended it out to the side here. So when you come up to it, you don't naturally think, I'm too scared to jump out, so I'm gonna ride around. Well, now it just fades. So instead of just seeing that, riders will naturally, you can obviously see more of a step up, so they might fade to here more, but now it looks, they can roll it on this side or try to jump it and then slowly work their way to the right and slowly kind of progress their skills without just seeing one big scary lip that they don't want to really kind of try to jump. So now they can just slowly work their way over, and it's real smooth. From the view a minute ago, you should be able to tell like the transition is way more flat, and all we did was add more of a belly into the transition. That way it makes those big enduro bikes ride over it, especially the guys with like the big XL bikes that their wheelbase is almost just as long as the transition, and it really makes those lips tight. So we really want to open that up and still have good trajectory. How do you say? Trajectory. Oh my God, how do you say it? Trajectory. There we go. Alabama accent got me right then. All right, so we're gonna finish raking it, pack it in, and Mr. Will is gonna give us a test. He's gonna show us again the scared C line, and then the B line jump, and then the main line commitment step up. All right, pack it in, test it. So if you're coming through as your average rider that doesn't want to get the wheels off the ground yet, nice and smooth to the left, no big deal. Oh, and he manuals it. It's that, so many options, riders, so many options. You can pump, you can manual, you can jump from here in case until you clear it and then slowly work your way over. That is why we're doing it. Progression. We want to make this difficult and fun and a learning process for everyone out here riding the Lightning Trail. I think we did it, Will. I think the first section is pretty safe for everyone, for no complaints by any young or old people.
I think we cover all skills and ages on this thing.
There you go. I just heard dropping. We got some riders. First people on the trail. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't even need to look at it. Oh. Seems to be working. What do you guys think of the new changes?
It's good.
You guys are the first ones to ride down it. Yeah. On that note, the riders are out. So we're signing off. We're at the halfway point of Lightning for the full makeover. Come back in a few days after this gets ridden in, and there's like a high-speed section right where this drops down. It's meant to rain in a couple days, so Will and I are gonna be back in a few days to finish out the rest of the trail. We're at the halfway point. This is when you drop in. This is probably the bigger step up of the line. And if you've seen the videos before, there's a gap. We jump from that lip all the way to that. Yeah, so we're gonna eventually put in a proper landing there. It's a good 20 foot. So it's coming along. So please share this. Hopefully even get views. My view count has been absolutely garbage. So the guys who are watching this video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So continue to like, continue to comment. And the ones who are already subscribing, thank you again. I've had a few loyal watchers, which is awesome. It makes me, really motivates me to continue these videos. So if you're not subscribing, please subscribe, support the cause, because I want this whole video pretty much based around how I can help you guys on two wheels and push your progression and pretty much build and everything. The backyard barrier is obviously always at the house, but sometimes I like to venture off and get out here. So thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Comment below what you would love to see, because I need more ideas. So yeah, we're gonna get these tools and walk out and come back and ride later. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Till next time, part 2 in a couple days. Peace.